Okay, well, the main reason I came was that when I heard about the coffee party and the whole idea of getting people to start talking with one another in civil discourse, it really appealed to me because although I'm more liberal, I still believe that we need to compromise and learn to talk to each other, and it's not happening. And this sounded like something, instead of being a partisan organization, was going to be one to try and find solutions instead of just complaining about everyone.
I would like to explore an alternative to the current political situation. I think for us to return to democracy and to have a bigger voice, we need to start having movements, and we have to basically be able to participate in the political process, what's not happening today. I think it's getting hijacked by the political parties and by special interests. So what I'm looking for is an alternative to what's happening today. And I want to see if the coffee party is that alternative.
I'm kind of fed up with the education system. I'm a teacher. I'm also fed up with the medical care. I'm trying to get surgery and it's so expensive. There's a lot of issues that I'd like to share and learn from other people.
I'm sick of elections that are purchased by the highest bidder. They might as well auction them off and donate the money to charity. So I would like to see what we can do about that.
I heard that this is a group that is not an angry or disillusioned group that just complains. I'm looking for a grassroots organization that is level-headed and intelligent and wants to solve problems.
Civility is a worthwhile goal, and people should be talking to each other.
And this coffee party, hopefully, will be a ground-up movement that will swell and gain momentum and sort of, push itself forward.
As people, we need to come together in a society and use discussion and negotiation to solve our problems together, and the way to do that is through government. And when government becomes more about politics and scoring points and less about helping people and accomplishing things together as a society, it needs to be fixed. And if I can be any small part of that, I'd like to be.
Oh my God! Finally, someplace to go for civility and clear thinking and exchange of ideas.
I'm here because I've been increasingly frustrated and discouraged and kind of starting to feel helpless about what's happening in our country and the gridlock we appear to be in. And I know this one phrase, which is that fear stops action. So I'm starting to feel paralyzed, and action stops fear. So I'm here hoping that maybe there will be some actions that we can all take.
As a member or supporter of the coffee party, I pledge to conduct myself in a way that is civil, honest, and respectful toward people with whom I disagree. I value people from different cultures. I value people with different ideas. I value and cherish the democratic process. George Washington and all those other famous guys started this country. All right? You're not going to believe this when I tell you this. There were no political parties. Now we have grown to know that there are political parties. In fact, there are probably really only two political parties. Okay? So, we want to have Democrats, we want to have Republicans, we want to have Green Party, we want to have physicians, we want to have cosmetologists, we want to have Yugoslavians, we want to have tennis players. We want to have everybody. Because that's what makes us this great country, is everybody.
People that are more conservative watch Fox News, and the people that support certain things are different ads on that network. And that's how people learn, as opposed to learning both sides of the situation and actively going out and learning what the other person's point of view is.
There's all sorts of ways you can try to get at it.
Don't like the way people say it.
You can't do. I don't of how you source this.
Put writers on the bill.
I get why they let the audience write the bill, because they're the ones that have
A whole lot of ways of installing the positive stuff.
We, the people, created this government, and we, the people, started the experiment in the 1700s. It's kind of gotten off track a little bit, and then now what we're trying to do is get it back to square one. Okay? So refer them to the preamble of the United States. Okay? What Coffee Party is about, bottom line is, bringing people onto a common ground, a level common ground. That's what this is about. Okay? Please, please, please remember that and nothing else today. All right?
Coffee and bridging differences.
Coffee leads to civility, which leads to effective action, which leads to reform.
For the people, by the people, public funding for the people. Balanced news. We want to reinstate the fairness doctrine updated for the 21st century.
First of all, we need to share, and we certainly did a lot of that today. We need to grow, and then, more importantly, we need to act.
Restore civil discourse. That was a common theme when we went around the room today. Restore our democracy. We want our democracy back. Healthcare reform. We want to lower healthcare costs. Focus on the next election. Act locally. And focus on fair election campaigns so, again, we can take our democracy back and take power away from the big businesses.
slow down and think. These are not soundbite issues. These are issues that need to be discussed, reach consensus, agree to disagree, find common ground, and that's what the whole coffee movement does. We expect our legislation.
It's just exciting to me that this is beginning, because we're so broken, and I mean, our political system doesn't work, obviously. We don't get the people, we're voting for the wrong things. So I think this is I'm ready to march. We'll see.
I thought it was a great beginning. I was very impressed by the wealth of issues and the type of conversation, and how we were able to just talk about different points of view and listen to each other. And I'm encouraged that there's a possibility to really change and reform.
And I'm just really impressed, kind of almost overwhelmed with the diversity of this group. I thought it was going to be pretty much just another progressive liberal group coming together to complain about Republicans and to speak about why our agenda isn't going forward. In fact, that was kind of my perspective when I came. But I was just impressed with the diversity, all walks of life, all ages. We had people from Republicans, Democrats, Independents. And what was really interesting is the common theme was civility and civil discourse, and that we've lost the ability to disagree with each other and to have just a thoughtful debate on the issues. My final thought is remember the Margaret Mead quote that says a small group of people can change the world, and in fact that's the only way we can change the world.